The following is a World-Class Bullshitters exclusive.
Folks, the holiday season has come and gone, and it's time to take a look back at Ollie's, our favorite store, to see what the state of this unsellable merchandise is. The question is never, is there a lot of this? It's always, how much is there? And well, even after Christmas, this amount is going to surprise you. But before we start today's video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button with your bell notification turned on to all, and remember, today's video is brought to you by me, Jeff Hicks, and my new graphic novel, Stealing Solo 2, which is in production right now. So folks, there's nothing to do but be on the lookout for Stealing Solo 2. Stealing Solo 1, a lot of you love that book, and well, number 2 is guaranteed to make you laugh just as hard, and it's a little zanier if I do say so myself. But we're going to be talking about that in a few short weeks around tax season. But until then, folks, enjoy the video. So we start today's video at the bathroom, where you'll find Star Wars toys. Yes, Ollie's has so many Star Wars toys they have to ship them back towards the bathroom. And well, what are the common denominators here? Everything back here stinks, including this case of Reva figures. Yep, they got her by the case. Thank God for Ollie's. She's also in good company with Shuri and a lot of Princess Leia. They really know how to ruin Star Wars, don't they? Anyway, folks, let's take a look at this, because today's video, we are showing you what hasn't sold after Christmas. No Miss Marvel, no Jimmy Woo, no Hugh Grant did not sell after Christmas, and Ollie's has been trying to clearance this stuff out. 40% off, 33% off, it doesn't matter. And no matter where you go in the store, you find it. Like above this random shelf was full of Black Panther toys. And as we turn around, we'll see the usual offenders of Ahsoka and the Young Jedi Adventures. And yes, there's a lot of Ahsoka, and she's not alone. There's a little Reva. But folks, Shuri Copters, everything that you thought would sell for the holiday did not. Well, I never thought it would sell. Hell, this stuff has been at Ollie's for multiple Christmases, and now here we are after Christmas 2024, and guess what? It's still here. The story hasn't changed, and it never will, and well, it makes me laugh and feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Speaking of warm and fuzzy, let's go for that familiar aisle, the toy aisle proper, where we see pegs, literal pegs full of Reva. Man, just so much Reva. So many little kids were shafted at Christmas. They didn't get the Reva figures, but alas, they're still here at Ollie's. Fear not, folks. And so is Vice Admiral Holdo. And again, they were trying to clearance these bad boys at 40% off, and they didn't move. Even on clearance, people don't want Agatha Harkness or the Eternals disc launcher. None of it could sell. And here's that little Black Panther section. It's got its own little ad for everything. Please buy the Black Panther toys. And now they have cases of Shuri down here. And another case of Shuri back there. Oh boy. So here we are, we're taking a walk down the other toy aisle. This Ollie's has so much of this Disney crap that won't sell. They need 3 aisles and an end cap or 2 for Shuri and the Eternals and Shang-Chi and Wenwu. So all of these things are here, like these Captain Carter figures. Somebody picked these up, they were gonna buy them, they decided against it, like they decided against stealing this Ant-Man figure. Yes, these figures aren't even good enough for theft. Hey, they'll fall out of the packaging, a good customer will put it right back on the shelves because they don't want it at any price, including free. Now, this store is amazing because not only can you get Miss Marvel from the TV show, but you can get Miss Marvel from the movie. And nobody cares either way. So as we see our Namors and our double cases of Revas and our Captain Falcon America, it makes me wonder, what is it going to take to get rid of these things? It doesn't seem like a holiday, a flood, a famine, anything can help clear out an Ollie's. It's gonna need like an alien invasion where only Marvel action figures can fuel the rocket fuel and the ships to fight the alien hordes. Like, that's what it's gonna take for these toys to actually move off shelves. 40% off didn't work. Dare I say 50, 60, 70. Maybe when they're 90% off, we'll all have a good laugh. But as you can see here, At this time, the Shurikopter was $9.99, and they couldn't even sell it for 40% off. But stay tuned, you're going to get a good laugh in just a moment. Now this is another Ollie's, and I shot this the day after Christmas, and much to my surprise, there were 8 feet of Ahsokas. It's so many Ahsokas, folks. There was all these figures, all these dolls, all these Young Jedi Adventure things right after Christmas, and nobody bought them. Now we keep moving down, we see these other, I keep forgetting what are they called, not blade builders, not force healers, there's something. That line, Rebel Fleet, something, didn't sell either. And let's go up top. Again, this is stacked taller than me, and I'm 6'5", and these figures tower over me. I feel small next to the Young Jedi Adventures. No, I don't at all. I laugh when I see these things, folks. But do you think Hasbro might have overproduced? Do you think Disney might have overordered or over-mandated? You need to make Ahsoka, you need to make this, you need to make that. Kids don't like Star Wars, and the adults don't like Star Wars anymore because you make crap like Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and the Acolyte. So, what do you expect from us? Here we are. This is the result of, well, Star Wars isn't for you. Well, who the hell is it for? Now, I also wonder who all these Shuri dolls are for and these Shurikopters, because surely they're not for collectors or kids. Kids didn't want them. Kids didn't ask for them. Parents, you were smart not to buy them. Don't waste time. Don't waste money. Don't waste plastic. Well, that's a story for Hasbro, but it's also a story for another day. Maybe that day will come and they'll actually sell the Black Panther Legacy /claws or the Ironheart masks or whatever Sacramento mask is. BLP Sacramento mask. I'm guessing that is Ironheart. That's her code name. Code name Sacramento. Well, I've never been to Sacramento, but I hope it's better than Ironheart. If you're from Sacramento or California, press 1 in the chat. Now let's walk past this and go to the actual toy section where we'll see more Star Wars, but here is the Marvel end cap. I've been looking at this thing since August of, 2022, and it's still pretty much full with Eternals and Doctor Strange and Captain Carter. There's just nothing ever gonna be able to move this stuff. Now here's something new. We have a Thor from the Infinity Saga, which he looks pretty derpy. Maybe that's why he didn't sell. Hey, he's $10. It's not a bad figure, but I'm over the MCU. Let me know how you feel about the MCU in the chat right now. Oh boy, a case of Miss Marvel. Awesome. Amazing. Well, mostly Miss Marvel. There was another one that I pulled out, and it was mostly Miss Marvel too, but then the other one was not Shuri. There's a trend here. Marvel characters that aren't Spider-Man or the mainline heroes just don't seem to resonate with most audiences. And Hasbro, Disney, you don't need to make figures of everybody. Just because the Marvel universe has like 10,000 characters doesn't mean all of them need a toy. Shuri's one of those characters. Here, Shang-Chi is $1.99. Didn't work. So it's $1.99 plus 40% off. It wasn't that expensive to start with. It's even cheaper after the sale, and nobody bit. Now here's more Shang-Chi stuff in the toy aisle proper, and we also have Reva, and Reva, and Reva, and Obi-Wan. Okay, so thankfully for this store, it's not all Revas. People will, in theory, buy these action figures? Probably not. Who are we kidding? At the end of time, there will be Twinkies and Reva figures. Now, this was a different location back when they were doing the 33% off, and as you can see, the Ahsoka is 8 feet tall here as well. And their Star Wars section is just pretty full. I get it that this is picked over, comparatively speaking, but it's just too much to begin with. You can't go anywhere without seeing Young Jedi Adventures just everywhere on the shelves here at Ollie's. And this was already 33% off. It didn't move. Like I said at the beginning, folks, 33, 43, 53, 93. If you do 103% off, where you give a customer like 5 cents to take this out of your store, that might be the best, most effective way to move the Young Jedi Adventure toys. I know I would take off, a few of these figures off their hands if they gave me like 20 bucks. I think that's a fair trade-off. Ollie's, if you want to offload some of these figures, give me 20 bucks. I'll take a couple back to the WCBS headquarters and we'll auction them off for nothing. I think I want to make a Shurikopter boat. Folks, anybody out there have a Shurikopter? Are they buoyant? Can you tell me? I need to know. I wasn't looking at a Tesla truck, but I might get a Shurikopter float. I wonder if that's safe enough to float in a pool. Kids at home, do not try to float on your Shurikopters in the swimming pool. You probably won't make it. So I just saw this multiverse role-playing game at another Ollie's, and nothing new, but it was a Target exclusive, so Marvel went to Target couldn't sell it, and now here it is at Ollie's. That seems to be the trend. Oh good, the unofficial Squid Game coloring book. I wonder what the official one looks like. Spider-Man, Taylor Swift, you can get a coloring book with both of them, but I wanted to show you this Ultimate Horse Lover book, and yes, I bought it for Dion. Now here's what you actually want to see, the toy aisle. And this toy aisle doesn't look too full, but if you look up top, they have full cases of Black Panther figures. And let's see, this is an 8-piece assortment. It looks like Shuri. That is all Shuri. There's a row of Black Panther at the top, but as you can see her little face, that's Shuri, 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 Shuri. All Shuri cases. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, let's just keep looking at Shuri. There we are. More of her face. Wonderful. I don't even dislike the actress. It's just comical to me at this point that they overproduced it by this much. There was a world where they thought every kid in America's want this. Look it, folks. This is why all that DEI crap in movies doesn't translate to the real world. Because, hey, they need to make just as many Shang-Chi's and Black Panther figures as they do Spider-Man and Captain America. And look what happened. Look what happened. Let's zoom out so we can get a wide picture of this disappointment with Iron Hearts and Namors and everybody. There's Wong. That's sad because I like Wong, but Wong don't sell. Neither does Han Solo, but that's a story for another time. Thanks, Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you. So here's where we're going. This random box of figures. No, we see a Bodhi Rook, we see a Princess Leia, we have a Reva. Nothing new. But folks, I just filmed this today. This video is gonna drop in a few hours. So this is the current state of Ollie's right here. A lot of Wish junk, a lot of Disney junk, something from the future that we know we'll get back here. But look, a whole Black Panther section. And notice closely that the Shurikopter is now a different price. All the Black Panther toys range from $3 to $6, and the Shurikopter has been lowered to $5. What do we have here? This figure is $4, the Shuri, and the mask is $5. You can't get much cheaper than this. Look at this. The Shurikopter is now $4.99. It used to be $20. It's now $5. I'm at a loss for words, because they're at a loss for profits. I would love to know who okayed the Shurikopter, and please, 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 fire them, Hasbro. Fire them. Now, let's take a look down here, because this is jam-packed. Jam-packed. Let's just, let's get a better look. You know what we need? We need a light. So there we go. Let's hit the light, and let's take a look back here. We got the claws, we got the masks, we got the Iron Hearts, we got the Shuris, we got everything, and this goes back, all the way back to the end of these shelves. This isn't one or two toys, folks. This is dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of these things. Man. If I had $1 for every Shuri I saw today, probably would have bought a nice steak dinner. Well, we got a Reva. We find Reva in the weirdest place. It's like, oh, this is the Black Panther section. Reva, throw her in there. It doesn't matter. Now, this is the Star Wars section. As you can see, it's mostly crappy figures and young Jedi adventures. But here's a Galen Merrick. Don't see him too often. But I guess he's not worth more than $10. That's the problem with a lot of these Star Wars figures. They're kind of underwhelming. They come with one small accessory, and they wanted to charge you $25 because it's Star Wars. I remember when they used to come with a couple of guns. They need to come back with multiple accessories. What do we got in here? The first brother, or whatever he's called, and Ned 8. And there's Reva. See, you're never far from a Reva when you're inside of an Ollie's. Never. There was one right there. And another. And a sister and a brother. So here, Ahsoka is less. I guess they ordered less Ahsokas. So let's go back here. We can count them if you want to, but I just wanted to look at this case of Reva figures again. Man, imagine if all those Rose Ticos showed up at Ollie's. She'd still be here, next to Bill Burr. Alright, so I didn't notice this case of Revas a moment ago. We have a Reva, and a Reva, and a Reva, and a Princess Leia. Alright, diversity's okay. Cool, got it. Balanced, like that. So let's just look at this one last time to just see how much of this crap is still available. Folks, if you need stocking stuffers for 2029, come back then, because this will still be here. So as we walk around from the Black Panther section, we're now at the Marvel section proper, where we see a lot of familiar logos. What is this little star logo that we're looking at? Oh yeah, it's Miss Marvel from the Marvels. And don't forget Captain Marvel. If you paid full price for a Captain Marvel figure from the Marvels, well, I feel sorry for you. But if you're watching this video, I'm glad you're here. Who do we got back here? What is this? This is White Claw, or White Panther, excuse me, or whatever the hell it is. And Talos from the worst Disney Plus show, Secret Invasion. Folks, what was your least favorite Disney Plus Marvel show? Secret Invasion was nigh unwatchable for me. Just like this Young Jedi Adventures. Folks, the Skeleton Crew did not hit big because kids don't like Star Wars. These shows, these toys, these things that are geared towards the next generation of Star Wars fans, they don't like Star Wars. No matter how much you try to kidify it, no matter how much you try to simplify it, the kids didn't want it. Just like nobody wants this Reva figure. But I mean, again, folks, this merchandise is the physical representation of what cannot sell. And you know what? A lot of it does not sell. So one last look at this domain of failure. Look, this is the Black Panther section from the back. Just check out how much this stuff is. This is cases and cases. Just look at it all. Now, if this doesn't sell out in February for Black History Month, I think we need to have a talk as a society. I think we need to sit down. We need to look inside of ourselves and talk about all this misplaced racism and all this other bull crap. You know what? I don't give a shit. Let's just see what we got here. We got a Zori Bliss, and we got that guy. Yeah, this is way after Christmas, and this stuff is still here. And look, family. Now, one last thing on the way out, just to kind of further a point. No, we're not going to look at She-Hulk, the complete collection. It's a complete waste of time, if you ask me. But no, over here, we have this giant book. This Wakanda, the World of Black Panther. Now, this book is $34.99, down from $125.99. So that's a big percentage off. And as you can see here, it's a thick book. It collects a lot of issues. Right here, you can pause the screen or the video, if you will, and see what it collects. But I noticed it says Ta-Nehisi Coates, which means I'm not going to touch this anymore. What a waste of paper. And look, the Wakanda Atlas. You can get an atlas for a fictional country which represents modern bullshit. And it's not even world class. So folks, thank you for joining me on this yet another trip through Ollie's. Yes, it did not sell for Christmas 2024, and a lot of those toys have been on the shelves since 2022. Hell, even 2021 we can go back for some of these things. But most of these toys showed up between 2022 and 2023, and here we are in 2025, and they're still there. So folks, let's take bets down in the chat. There's no prize, but when do you think these toys will be gone? Like I said, if they're not gone by February, we need to have a talk as a society. But if they are gone by February, well, we're going to have a good laugh at that as well. So folks, thank you for watching. I'll be back next time with more. But in the meantime, be smart, be safe, be cool. Be on the lookout for everything we do all the time. Hit your bell notifications turned on to all. And always be excellent to each other.